Welcome to yoga class. My name is Patricia, owner of Shakti-yogacenter. Today we're going to do a vigorous hatha yoga class that incorporates a series of back bends and lateral bending postures. This is a vigorous class in which we're going to repeat the postures in and out for 6 times before holding them for 6 breaths. Please adapt as necessary and take as many breaks as you need. For this class, you might consider to use 1 or 2 blocks or a refillable water bottle for support. You can also use a chair. Also, if you are not very flexible, get a yoga strap, or if you don't have one, a simple hand towel will do. You can use a roll back towel to sit for a meditation practice. You're welcome to include all your family. Let's begin. Please come to the front of your mat and have your feet about hip distance apart. Are edges of your feet straight? Close your eyes. Please start to tune in with the effortless rhythm of your breath. Just notice where you are in your practice, in your space right now. As you exhale, cue your navel to move to the back and start to feel your breath tridimensionally. One more breath. And now we're going to start our warm-up, raising our arms in front of us. So when you are ready, inhaling, bring your arms over your head, raising your heels optionally. Exhale, bring your arms in front of you, back to the side of the legs. Heels coming to the floor slowly. One more time. If raising your heels is too challenging, consider to leave them on the floor and just focus on the movement of your arms. Inhale, bring your arms in front of you, all the way over your head. This time, if it's comfortable, please pause your breath between 2 and 3 seconds, and then exhale slowly with control. And repeat this again, inhaling, arms in front of you, over your head, heels off or on the floor is okay, pausing the breath briefly, exhaling without rushing your movement. Please have your eyes open, sight in the horizon. As you continue, notice the beginning of the inhale ignites the movement of the arms. As you hold the breath, keep expanding your chest. Exhale without rushing. One more time. As you hold your breath, feel your heartbeat, but don't get involved. Coming down slowly with the flow of your exhale. Now in the next movement, please stay in the posture, holding it for 6 breaths. If it's comfortable, continue holding the breath at the top of your inhale between 2 and 3 seconds. On your exhale, navel moving to the back and slightly bring the tailbone forward so you compress the pelvic floor on each exhale. Eyes softly gazing at the horizon. When you complete 6 breaths, use the exhale to come out of the posture. And when you get there, right away place your hands behind your hamstrings. Inhaling softly, exhale, forward fold over your legs, sliding your hands until you find your ankles. Inhale, coming back, guiding the movement with your heart, keeping your chin slightly down. And please exhale, forward fold until you find your ankles. This time, stay in the posture as you inhale and use the exhale to go deeper into the forward bend. Then, next inhale, come on up, guiding the movement with your heart. Repeat the forward fold as you exhale. And this time, stay for 2 full breaths in the posture. With each exhale, try to deepen the posture more, navel finding the spine. And when you finish those 2 breaths, use the inhale to come on up. And go ahead and repeat that one more time, forward fold. Once you find your ankles, this time hold the posture for 4 breaths. As you hold the posture, notice any areas of resistance and consciously relax them. At the end of your 4th exhale, position your hands on the floor and please step back. And now please come into plank and gradually come all the way to the floor. Consider to put the knees on the floor for support. Place your hands next to your ribs for cobra. And as you inhale, lift your heart. Exhaling, come on down and make sure that you guide the movement from the heart, not from your head. Repeat 5 more times. Inhaling, bringing your chest up, breathing into the space between your shoulder blades. Exhaling, coming down slowly. Continue 4 more times. Use the inhale to propel yourself forward. Top of the feet pressing on the floor. Exhale with control, cueing the navel to the spine. 3 more times. Allow yourself to breathe consciously. Don't be competitive. The next time you come into Cobra, you will hold the posture. Now stay there at the top of your inhale. Stay in the posture as you exhale. Make sure your fingers are fully spread. Continue breathing into your shoulder blades and bring your elbows to hug your ribs. Feet remain on the floor. At the end of your 6th exhale, go back to the floor, curl your toes, and push your hips up for downward facing dog. Stay 1 full breath. And at the end of the breath, please step forward with your right foot. Back foot flat on the floor at a 45-degree angle. Make sure you are stable. Now, warrior 1. As you inhale, elevate your arms in front of you, bending the front knee. And come out of the posture, exhaling, arms on the side, extending your front leg. Please repeat that. Guide your breath more or less to be between 5 and 6 seconds on the inhale and about the same length on your exhale. Now, inhale, bring your arms in front of you. If it's comfortable, at the top of your inhale, pause your breath for 3, 2, 1, and exhaling, come on out of the posture, guiding the navel to the back. 3 more times like that. If at the top of your inhale is too difficult to stay holding the breath, just come out of the posture with a hold in it. Remember that if you start to feel too agitated, it means that you have gone too far. Soften your gaze. And one more time. And I want to hold the posture for 6 breaths. Inhale, raise your arms in front of you, bend the front knee deeply. Hold the posture. If you like, continue to hold the breath between 2 and 3 seconds at the top of your inhale. However, be observant of your heart rate. Back foot remains strongly engaged. Navel keep moving to the back as you exhale. And as you come out of the posture on the next exhale, forward fold over your front leg, placing your hands on the floor, step back to downward facing dog, and please stay for 2 full breaths. When you are ready, you're going to step forward with your left foot to do sign number 2. Place your back foot flat on a 45-degree angle, coming up, steady, and when you are ready, warrior 1 on the left, inhaling, bring your arms in front of you, bending the front knee deeply. Exhale without holding the breath yet. And one more time, just coming fluidly without holding the breath. As you exhale, you come out of the posture, the navel keep moving to the spine. Now if it's comfortable, inhale again, and this time at the top of your inhale, hold the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, come on out, navel to the spine. 3 more times. For those of you who don't have as much experience, take as many breaks as you need to and rejoin us when you feel ready. And remember that if you feel that it's difficult to breathe or your exhale is feeling rushed, it's a sign that you are going too far. One more time, moving fluidly in and out of the posture. Coming out, extending your front leg, arms to the side. And now we will hold the side for 6 breaths. If you like, just breathe fluidly, especially if you start to feel tired. Back foot flat, pressing firmly. Bringing your arms into the shoulder blades. Controlling your breath. And when you finish your 6th exhale, forward fold, and we will meet on downward facing dog. The next time you get into downward facing dog, stay there for 4 full breaths. And just use the posture to reset and bring neutrality to your sacrum, pushing your hips higher as you exhale. As you hold the posture, make sure you are spreading your fingers so you use your knuckles, not your wrist. Relax your neck. Exhale, rotate your upper arm so you engage more of the shoulder blades. For those of you who prefer to take a break on child pose, replace downward facing dog with child pose. Or do a combination of both. So either stay on child pose or coming out of the posture to down dog, or simply continue holding downward facing dog for a couple more breaths. Now from down dog, please look up to the spot between your hands. Micro-bend your knees, inhale, exhale the air out. Now please walk or jump or step forward to the space between your hands. Keeping your fingertips on the floor, inhale, lift the chest, expand. Exhale, forward fold. And now please return stepping back into downward facing dog first. And from down dog, come into a plank. I'm going to come into a side plank position. Stack your feet. When you are ready, bring your upper arm up to the sky. Use your obliques to push higher and higher and bow the upper ribs. For those of you who have more experience, consider to bring your arm over your head, feeling the upper lungs. Keep pointing your toes to your face, total of 6 breaths. When you are ready, come on back and now switch to side number 2. For those of you who don't have as much strength, consider to put your knee on the floor as I am demonstrating. Otherwise, go ahead and do the regular side of plank. And again, either with your arm up to the sky or your arm over your head. Push the heels away and bow the upper ribs and keep reaching over your head. Feel the heart. And at the end of your 6 breaths, come on back to plank. Put your knees on the floor. And please rest on child pose between 4 and 5 breaths. Recover. And I'm going to do a second round of side plank. Feel free to repeat what you just did. Or for those of you who have more experience, you can consider to put your upper foot on the inner groin of your lower leg. When you are ready, come on back to side number 1, either with your knee on the floor or full version of plank. And now expand. For those of you doing the modification, make sure your lower foot is completely flat on the floor for a more steady base. Keep reaching, holding it for a total of 6 breaths. At the end, switch sides. Side number 2, same variation you've been doing on side 1, whatever you chose. And bowing the upper ribs. If you are doing a modification, your lower foot remains flat on the floor. And at the end of your 6 breaths, come on back to the floor. And we will meet on child pose to rest there for about 4 to 6 breaths, just to recover our breath. If you are breathing heavily, please control it. Stay in the posture, navel to the spine with each exhale. Keep your elbows soft, your neck relaxed. When you finish your 6th breath, use the next inhale to return to hands and knees. At the top of your inhale, curl the toes. Exhale, push your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Now we're going to transition to the front of the mat. Inhale, look up, see where you are going, micro bend the knees. Exhale, in place all the air out, and then walk or jump or step forward. Keeping the fingertips on the floor, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, deep forward fold. Inhale, come on all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands on the side. Next posture is Trikonasana. Please step back with your left foot and bring your feet parallel to the floor. Now point your right foot forward. Bring your arms parallel to the floor. Look at your right hand. Take a smooth inhale. As you exhale, lean towards your right shin bone. Put a tiny bend in to protect your back. Inhale, come on out of the posture and make your front leg straight. Return to the posture as you exhale, and this time as you come down, look up to your hand pointing to the sky. Inhale, come on out of the posture, and repeat. Next time you exhale, look down to your foot, and we will continue alternating the movement of the head. So as you exhale next, look up to the hand on the sky, and we will do 2 more repetitions combining the movement of the head. Keep the arch of your left foot firmly pressing on the floor, fully engaging that leg. And in this last one, please stay in the triangle posture. As you inhale, bring your arm over your head and reach. As you exhale, bend your elbow towards your upper ribs. Lean back. Inhale, extend your arms slowly between 5 and 6 count breath. Exhaling, bend your elbow towards your ribs and lean back. 4 more times. Continue to press firmly with the arch of your left foot on the floor. And make sure your lower ribs remain lifted away from your leg. Now the next time you inhale, you're going to stay in the posture with your arm over your head. Feel free to look at your hand, hold it for 6 breaths. If you have neck issues or tightness, just look to the spot in front of you. Keep leaning back as you exhale. Lifting the lower side of your ribs away from the leg. Don't rush the breath. When you finish your 6 breaths, use the inhale to come out of the posture and micro bend the front knee to protect your lower back. Exhale, put your hands on the side, feet parallel. Pause for 1 breath. And now let's do side 2. This time point your left foot out, right foot straight. Arms parallel to the floor, palms of the hands facing up. Inhale, look to your left hand. Exhale, triangle posture looking at your foot. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, return to triangle posture, this time looking to the hand pointing to the sky. And we will do this combination for 4 more repetitions. Looking down the next time, make sure to put a tiny bending on the front knee. It helps to keep your sacrum steady, especially if you have lower back issues. Last 2. Looking down to the floor as you exhale. Coming up from the heart, keep the back foot engaged. And this time you're going to stay in posture. As you inhale, bring your arm over your head. Exhale, bending your elbow towards your ribs. Inhale slowly, expand your arm over your head. Bending your elbow, lean back. 4 more times. Looking at the hand is optional. Respect the mobility of your neck. And your navel keeps moving to the spine as you exhale. Now, the next time you inhale, keep your arm over your head and hold the posture for 6 breaths. This time, the left side of the ribs moves away from your left leg. And feel that you are expanding on both directions. And think of this posture more as an actual extension of the spine than a lateral bending. So you get the most benefit of the posture. When you finish your 6 breaths, make sure to micro-bend the front knee and use the inhale to come out of the posture. Put your hands on the side, feet straight, and now please transition to the front of your mat and pause for a moment. We are now going to continue with simple forward bends. Inhale, elevate your arms over your head. Put a tiny bending on the knees and exhale, forward fold. Come back on the inhale, elevating your arms in front of you. Think of your arms as an extension of your spine. Forward folding navel to the spine. If keeping your arms in front of you is too difficult, just put one hand on or both on the sacrum and just continue moving fluidly in and out of the posture. Total of 6 repetitions. Make sure each inhale is between 5 and 6 seconds long. Last 2. Now exhale, forward fold, and this time stay in the posture for 6 breaths. You can hold your ankles. For those of you who are more limber, consider to put your hands on the floor, pointing to your ankles, or cradle your elbows if that's easier for you. Whatever feels good for you, just work compensating all this back bending and lateral sides. I want to transition back to downward facing dog. When you finish your 6 reps, place your hands on the floor. Step back. And from downward facing dog, we're going to transition to the floor. Next time you inhale, come to the hands and knees. And as you exhale, simply sit on your heels. Our next movement is Vajrasana. Place your hands on the sacrum, palms of the hands facing up. As you inhale, elevate your arms, expanding. Exhale, go back to child pose position and turn your head to one side. Inhale, sweep your arms up, extending your legs. As you exhale, put your hands back on the lower back and alternate the movement of your head. Continue 4 more times. Your head turning to sign number 1 as you exhale, navel to the spine, hands to the sacrum. 3 more. Just feel that you are moving from the core and returning to the core. Last one. Now just relax and position your hands on the floor, allowing your elbows to simply rest. Just hang here for a couple of 4 more breaths. Just noticing the effects of those postures on your body and your mind. Our next posture is Ardha Shalabhasana, alternating opposite arm and opposite leg. Next time you inhale, come to the hands and knees. And from the hands and knees, transition all the way to the floor. So just place your chest with your legs extended on the floor, facing down. Turn your head to the right and position the palms of your hands facing up on your sacrum. As you inhale, sweep your right arm in front of you and elevate your left leg at the same time, lifting the heart, not so much the head. Exhale, sweep your arm back and turn your head away from your arm to the left side. Inhale, left arm, right foot, chest off the floor. Exhale, the head moves away from your arm and the foot returns to the original position. Continue 4 more times, alternating arm and leg. And do your best to move the leg from the hip, to move the torso from the chest. And continue thinking of your arms as an extension of your spine. So you don't want your arm to carry behind. When you finish this last one, exhale and rest. Just place your hands on the side. Pause for a moment. When you feel ready, turn your head to the other side. Notice the upward rising of energy, the movement of vibration. This is called prana, prana moving upwards. And now that we have prepared our back, we will move into our next posture, which is dhanurasana or bow pose. Please bend your legs and catch your ankles. If you are too tight, just catch one ankle at a time. Now come in and out of the posture 6 times. The next time you inhale, leave your chest, activating your legs. And as you exhale, come on down. Continue, and if you are doing one leg at a time, you will do 3 times with one leg, and then 3 times to the other leg. As you continue, each time you inhale, aim for a deeper bow. Control the way down on your exhale. A total of 6 repetitions. When you get to the 6th one, take a moment, and those of you who are holding just one foot, go back to foot 1. And I'm going to come back to the bow. I'm going to flip to the side. When you are ready, inhale, lift your bow high, and from that, flip to one side. Those of you who are holding one foot, flip to the side of the leg that is bent. So your bending knee is on the top. Everybody look over your upper shoulder. Keep bending and bowing, big toes touching. Keep moving those heels away from your glutes. See if you can hold for 6 breaths. And when you are ready, use the inhale to come back center. Reset. Inhale left, exhale, flip to side number 2. Looking over your upper shoulder. Keep moving those heels away between 5 and 6 breaths. When you finish, use the inhale to return to the center. Exhale for a brief moment just to reset. And I want to hold the posture in the middle. Inhale, lift for the deepest bow you can have. And as 6 breaths holding, activating those knees. It's okay, you breathe a little faster. When you finish, let it go and rest again. Turn your head to one side, arms on the side with the palms of the hands facing up. And just notice that rich movement of prana, awakening, energizing you. And turn your head to the other side. Now to compensate all these back bends, we're going to come in and out of hands and knees, which is Chakravakasana. Next time you inhale, transition back to your hands and knees. Take a smooth inhale as you expand your chest. And as you exhale, sit on your heels, drawing the navel to the spine, scooping the tailbone forward, elbows soft. Now come back to the hands and knees like in a cobra movement. Exhale, return to the child pose position. Now please continue 4 more times. By the time you begin your breath, you begin the movement. Allow the breath to carry you, to sustain the movement in and out of the posture. Just notice how your back feels after all those laterals and back bends. After this last one, we will transition to Janushirasana, which is going to be preparation for Janushirasana Parivriti. Please have a seat extending your legs. If you have hip mobility, consider the use of a roll towel. And please get the flesh out of the way so you feel your seat bones. Bend your right leg and position the foot on the inner groin of your left leg. Left hand on the sacrum, extend your right arm up. Take a smooth inhale. Exhale, forward fold, and you can catch the ball of the foot or your ankle. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your elbow. Now let go, free your hand, and as you inhale, come on all the way up. And let's repeat that 2 more times. Exhale, extend, catch something. It can be the ball of the foot, the ankle, the shin bone. Hold, inhale, lean back, roll the shoulder back. Exhale, forward fold, bend your elbows. Let go, inhale, come on all the way up. And please repeat this movement 1 more time. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Now come up with the heart. Arm again is an extension of the spine. Put your hand on the side. And I want to extend the movement by widening the base. So move your left leg out to the left as much as possible and your right knee out to the right. Place your left hand back on the sacrum, extend your right arm, take a smooth inhale, and repeat the movement leaning forward, catching something. Notice the difference. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, forward fold, bending your elbow. Now release and coming all the way up, inhaling. And repeat that movement 2 more times. And just notice if this facilitates the range of motion just by widening the base. For some of you, this might feel easier. I'm going to do 1 more. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, forward fold. Let it go, coming all the way up. And our next movement is Janushirasana Parivriti. Please extend your left arm in front of you. Extend and rotate your hand and catch the arch of the foot with your hand. Bring your left elbow next to the shin bone. Now, as you inhale, extend your right arm over your head and see if you can catch the big toe or the outer edge of the pinky or the ball of the foot. If that's too difficult, use your strap or your hand towel. Once you are in position, point your left elbow up, bring your head under your arm. Those of you who are more flexible, place your left hand on your right knee and keep leaning back just like you did on triangle posture. And this should feel easier to do with all the preparation that we have done before. Total of 6 breaths, just expanding those upper ribs. And try not to lean too much into the lower leg. Keep lifting away. When you finish 6 breaths, come on out of the posture and switch sides. Now you don't have to turn around like I am doing. I'm just turning around so that you can see it on the video. But you can just stay with your feet pointing to the same direction you were at. When you are ready, please bend your left knee now. Your right leg will be straight. Place your right hand behind you. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, reach forward. Catch the ball of the foot or ankle. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, forward, fold over your front leg. Then release the hand coming all the way up. And I repeat that combination 2 more times. Remember that it's not necessary to get a hold of the ball of the foot. Your shin or even the knee will suffice. Last time on this side. Leaning back, maximum length of your spine, forward fold, releasing, coming all the way up. Now put your arm on the side, and I widen the base on this side too. So point your right leg far to the right, your left knee far to the left. When you are ready, place your right hand again on the sacrum, elevate your left arm. Now, inhale, and as you exhale, forward fold, catch the opposite foot. Inhale, lengthen, holding. Exhale, forward fold, bend your elbow. Now release the hand and coming up, inhaling. Forward fold. Remember that it's okay to catch the knee if that's all you can do. Inhale, lengthen back, extend the spine. Exhale, forward fold, navel to the spine. Release the hand and one more combination of this. Sink the sit bones as you expand. Sink the navel as you exhale. And now we're going to do the second variation. Please extend your right hand. Exhale, rotate your hand and catch the inner arch of your foot. Bring your right elbow next to the right shin bone. As you inhale, extend your left arm over your head. And if possible, catch. If you cannot catch, just keep your arm over your head. That's perfectly okay. Those of you who want more, place your right hand on your left inner groin. Bring your head under the arm, point the upper elbow to the sky. And just like you did on triangle posture, keep leaning back every time you exhale. Keep extending both sides of your obliques. There will be the tendency to try to breathe fast. Control the breath slowly. And when you finish your sixth breath, come out of the posture as you inhale. We will now compensate this with simple Apanasana. Please lay on your back and bring your knees to your chest. Now I am going to turn around because I will not point my feet to the altar, but you don't have to. So just be on your back, bring your knees to the chest and position your hands on your shin bones, knees together. Inhale, move your knees away until your arms are fully straight. And as you exhale, bring your knees to the chest, contracting the navel. Simple movement. Every time you exhale, the navel moves to the spine. 4 more times, please. Do your best to use your core to move your legs and use your hands just to keep the knees together, not so much to pull or push. Every time you inhale, roll your shoulders back. As you exhale, try to keep your elbows in nor out. When you finish your last one, keep your knees on your chest and position your hands on the floor. Take a smooth inhale. Exhale, roll the knees to your favorite side first and turn your head away from your knees. If you want, place your hand on top of your upper knee and make sure that your head is turned away from your knees. Close your eyes. Use the exhale to deepen the twist by moving the navel to the sky. And just notice that we have started to wrap up the practice. Notice the difference on the rhythm of your breath on the twist. compared to all the postures you've been doing. When you finish 6 breaths, use the inhale to come to the center, and exhale, go to side number 2. And once again, turn your head away from your knees. If you like, put your hand holding the upper knee. Your navel moving up to the sky to intensify the effects of the twist. Relax the neck and shoulders. Long, smooth breaths. When you finish, use the inhale to come on back center, and this time position your hands behind the kneecaps and bring your knees back to the chest. We will do a modification of Apanasana. Begin with your knees bent. As you inhale, move your knees away, and at the same time extend your legs, pointing your toes to your face. Exhale, bending the knees, bending the elbows at the same time. Inhale, extend your arms, extend your legs, don't let go of your knees. Exhale, bend your elbows, bend the knees. Continue 4 more times. As you inhale, sink the hips and push your heels away. As you exhale, round your lower back and feel a hug on the pelvic floor. As you continue, notice the stability on your sacrum. Now, the next time you come into the posture, keep your legs extended and bring your arms over your head. Inhale, micro-bend your elbows and your knees. Exhale, extend and hold the posture. If you want more, feel free to interlace your fingers and turn the palms away from you. So you are extending your elbows, you are extending your legs. Maximum length on your torso, on your legs. Total of 6 breath hold. Keep sinking the hips, keep drawing the navel to the spine. When you finish 6 breaths, come out of the posture slowly. Extend your legs. We have now concluded our postures, and it's time for Shavasana. Extend your legs. Allow your feet to roll out heavy. Palms of the hands facing up on the side. Close your eyes and rest. If you notice any tension on the jaw, feel free to open your mouth wide open, like you are yawning. And then relax it. And you will notice that your tongue just gets softly extended inside your mouth. Now start to surrender to the pull of the earth. There's no more doing. Just relax. Now please consider that even though you are doing this at home on your own, don't feel rushed to skip Shavasana. This is one of the most important postures in yoga. And it's a good way to reset and to integrate the energy that you have produced with the postures. Please relax, let go, be still. Now start to remember your breath. Notice your extremities and gradually incorporate movement on toes and fingers. Bend the knees and please roll over to your favorite side on a fetal position. Stay for about 2 breaths, 2 to 3 breaths. When you feel ready, start to open your eyes. Push yourselves up and start to find your way into a comfortable seated position. Consider the use of a roll towel or even a chair. The idea is that you are comfortable for the next step, which is pranayama and meditation. Have a seat. Be tall, your knees lower than your hips, and find stillness. Close your eyes. For a moment, just remember your Shavasana. And now observe the effortless rhythm of your breath. Just notice, don't do. Relax your throat. And I'm going to ask you to consciously shape the inhale to be more or less 5 or 6 counts. And make your exhale the same length. So if you choose to inhale for 5 counts, exhale for 5 counts as well. Your breath fully tridimensional, expanding from the top of the chest to your lower hips. And as you exhale, empty your body from the lower hips upwards, navel to the spine. The next time you inhale, at the top of your inhale, pause your breath for 3 seconds. Exhale for the same length you've been doing. And continue. As you hold your breath, continue to expand the ribs. Notice your heartbeat. Exhale with a controlled manner. Don't allow the breath to rush. If you feel your exhale being rushed, back off on the retention of your breath, or even skip it altogether. The next time you inhale, extend your breath 3 counts. Top of the inhale, pause the breath if it's comfortable, and then extend the length of your exhale for 3 counts as well. So your inhale and your exhale remain the same length and similar quality. Remember that if you feel any strain or forced sensation on your breath, or even if you start to feel anxious or nervous, that's a good indication that you are pushing things beyond your ability. Honor where you are and refine your breath as needed. Please continue and consider to lengthen the spine a little more by the last portion of your exhale. Maintain your collarbones elevated while your shoulders are relaxed. Maintain a tall, steady posture. The next time you inhale, don't retain the breath. Just exhale without retention. Do this for 2 more rounds. When you finish, relax the technique. Keep your eyes closed and just observe the vibrant energy in your heart. Resist to chase your thoughts. Stay in the heart. If you get distracted, find your breath again and find your way back to the heart. Now start to remember where you are, and with gratitude for your practice, bring your hands to the heart. Namaste.